Well, they're off to Saona Island. That's my guess. And that is not the cheapy tour. That would be a private tour. So, you know, that's gonna run you maybe $300 US. Maybe a real good deal would be 250 US. Saona Island. But VIP, they're beating all the boats there, and they're gonna be there first. And they probably got picked up at their resort, and they're gonna get dropped off at the resort. So, if you're just tuning in and you're not familiar with the Dominican Republic, you might be wondering, what the heck is he talking about? Well, I'm gonna get into all that. It's gonna take me a lot of videos, but you know, eventually I'll get into all that. Saona Island and the costs and different trips and what you can get for your money. But this is my first video, and this is La Romana in the Dominican Republic. My name's Chris, I'm a Canadian, and I vacation here for 3 months of the year with my family, my wife and our young daughter. We absolutely love it here. It's gorgeous. What's there not to like? Now, you're probably looking behind me and thinking, well, there's no beach here. Where's the beach? Well, there is beach here. I'm just at the national park, and I like coming down here. This is more of a rugged coast, but at our resort where we stay for 3 months of the year, you know, if I go the other way, it's all beach and more resorts. This way, it's kind of a rugged coast. I like it down here. La Romana. Well, there's 5 reasons why we love La Romana over the other areas of the island. Number 1, there's no wind here. There is wind, but there's not a lot of wind like there is in the north of the island. And because there's not as much wind, look at the sea. It's calm. There's not a lot of waves. So we have a young daughter. The sea is more suitable for her. There's not the kite surfing industry here that there is in the north of the island. Las Terrenas, even Punta Cana, Las Corrales, Cabarete, all those areas. Kite surfing is a larger industry up there, and surfing in some places, because there's more wind. So there you go. No wind, calmer seas. There's 2. Number 3, the temperature. So this is the Caribbean Sea. The north of the island, it's the Atlantic. There's a little bonus, okay? So maybe it's 6. You get the Caribbean Sea. So, you know, when you're coming down here and you need to take some photos for the gram, right? You can tag it as your location as the Caribbean Sea. So that's a plus, right? It's the temperature's a little bit warmer here. And when you come to the Caribbean, that's important. You're pinching every degree you can to get it a little bit warmer. And to me, yeah, if I can get 2 degrees warmer, I'm going to take it. So that's a big plus for me. Because the air is a little bit warmer, well, the sea is a little bit warmer. 2 degrees makes a difference. So that's a huge plus. So that's 4. What's number 5? No sargassum, okay? So the Caribbean seaside, we don't get the sargassum. We don't get the seaweed coming in. The environment's better here for our family, and it may not be the right environment for you and your family. So I'm just telling you my experience and what works for us here. It works good for us, so that's why we picked La Romana. Another reason why we picked La Romana, where we stay, it is designed for long-term stays. So it's really accommodating for people that want to stay here long-term. And that's why we like it as well. So we have everything that an all-inclusive resort would have. We have beach service, we have a restaurant, we have a bar, that both of them are open till 11 o'clock at night. So I can be sitting anywhere on the beach and I can order food and drink. It comes right to us. I can also sit in the restaurant if I want, but I can go pick a palapa and a chair, and then they'll bring me a pina colada right to the chair. The only difference is you just got to pay for it, you know, just like you would at any bar or restaurant. It's a real nice atmosphere. We have a water park as well. Maybe this year I'll go down head first. I see the young kids doing it, running and head first. Maybe I'll try that this year. We'll see. But yeah, so we love the facilities, we love La Romana, we love the country, and that's why we're here. The biggest question I always get asked, what do you guys do for 3 months of the year? Well, that is a great question, and that is a question this channel is going to answer. What do we do for 3 months of the year? I'm not working here. I'm here to just spend time with my family. It's a great question, and it's a lot of fun. I guarantee you that. We never get bored. There's always something to do. Whether you go snorkeling, whether you go for a beach walk, whether you build a sandcastle with your daughter, or whether you go on the swings, whether we make a nice meal together while we swim in the pool together. We also go on the excursions that we saw earlier, the Sayona. We do those as well. So, and then we also go to Catalina Island. That's our favorite excursion, is Catalina Island. I can't wait to show you that. And then we go into the resorts as well. I'm going to show you the towns and the restaurants and the food you can get when you get off the resort. I think this channel is going to be good for people that maybe only all-inclusive resort and are thinking, maybe I should go off the resort, but I don't know what to do off the resort. Is it safe off the resort? These are some questions I want to answer. But if I'm going to an all-inclusive resort, would I leave the resort and go eat at restaurants? I sure would. So I think it's good to see the difference between the dining. And we're going to go into all-inclusive resorts here, and then we're also going to go to restaurants. So there's lots of things we're going to answer, lots of things I'm going to talk about. And if you like what you've seen so far, like and subscribe, and come along on this wild journey with me for the next 3 months. And let me show you what we do in the DR for 3 months of the year. In the next video, take care.